Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel, Tales from my collection. For anything and everything in this world, there is another view. Things are not always the same as they first appear, for there is always a different perspective. When people are told to describe a thing, we get different viewpoints based on their perspective. It is never the same because the views and descriptions varies according to our beliefs and to the extent to which we are affected. We don't see things as they are. We see things as we are. We look at the world through distorted or colored lenses, and everyone has their own personal prescription or color for their glasses. Now, on to the story of the other view. A father who was feeling depressed started reviewing his previous year on a paper. He started writing. Last year, I had a surgery and my gallbladder was removed. I had to stay in bed due to the surgery for a long time. At 60 years, I had to give up my favorite job. I had spent 30 years of my life in that publishing company. That year, I also had to face the sorrow of my father's death. And in the same year, my son failed in his medical exam because he had a car accident. He had to stay in bed in the hospital with his leg in a cast for several days. The destruction of the car was another loss. At the end he wrote, "Alas, it was such a bad year." When his wife entered the room, she found her husband depressed and lost in thought. She read what was written on the paper. She left the room silently and came back with another paper and placed it alongside her husband's note. When the husband saw this paper, he found that his wife had a very different perspective indeed. It read like this: "Last year, I finally got rid of my gallbladder, due to which I had spent years in pain. I turned 60 with sound health and retired from my job. Now I can utilize my time to focus more on my hobbies and gain inner peace." The same year, my father, at the age of 95, without depending on anyone or without any critical condition, met his creator. The same year, God blessed my son with a new life. My car was destroyed, but my son stayed alive without suffering any disability. At the end she wrote, "This year was an immense blessing from God and it passed well." If you have a positive outlook or approach towards life, you find that life is full of happiness. The right perspective make the impossible possible. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. If you can't change circumstances, change your perspective. Difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. The primary cause of unhappiness is never the situation, but your thoughts about it. Thank you. Be happy and stay positive. Stay safe. We'll be back with another interesting story. Do like and subscribe for more stories.